Hello Year 4, Miss Martin here. I hope you're all doing well at home and staying safe. Me, Miss Ryan and Miss Feeney all miss you so much and can't wait to see you soon. So today's video will be an RE video based around Mary. So as you may know, May is the month that we celebrate Mary's life and all the amazing work she has done. So this video will be an art video focused on flowers because as we may know, flowers are always associated with Mary, especially flowers such as lilies, and roses. So we'll be using that as inspiration to create our own vase dedicated to Mary. So to do this video, you're going to need a few different resources. So you'll need a toilet roll, a glue or some sellotape, some paper, some kind of colouring in resource. So I've got paint and I've also got some pens here. So I'm going to use a bit of both. If you haven't got, that's completely fine. And if you're using paint, you're going to need some water, which I'll be using. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is draw a picture of Mary on our plain paper. Now, when you are drawing it, please make sure you don't do it too big and not too small because it needs to be able to fit on our toilet roll. So just make sure it's the perfect size for it to fit on the toilet roll. And once you have finished drawing your picture, here's my quick picture that I've drawn. It's time to colour it in using some colouring pencils or some pens. So I'm just finishing up colouring in my picture of Mary. Then when you are done colouring it in, your job is to simply just cut around the picture of Mary very neatly. Okay, so I have cut out my picture of Mary, and your next step is to either just simply stick Mary onto your toilet roll, or if you would like to colour it in or paint your toilet roll a different colour, you can do so now. But once you have finished colouring it in or painting on it, you stick your picture of Mary onto the toilet roll just like that. Okay, so here you can see I've stuck my picture of Mary onto my toilet roll. I've also decided to paint my toilet roll blue just so it's a different colour in comparison to the stems and the flowers we're about to stick inside my vase. So I'm going to leave that to dry just over there. And while that's drying, on some plain paper, you are going to use some green pencils or paints or pens and just draw some thick stems that you can colour in and eventually cut out. So make sure they're not too thin and they're thick enough for you to cut out and stick onto your vase. So here I've got some different size stems. So maybe do about, I'd say 8 of these. So have a go at doing that. So now that I've cut out all my stems, I don't think I'm going to need as many, but we'll see how many can fit inside the vase. I'm going to take a little bit of glue. So now that I've cut out my stems, it's time to stick them onto our vase. So to do that, you need to put them into a bunch like that. So I've got 3 in this one, let's say 3 on this one, or maybe four stems together. And you need to take some sellotape or some glue and simply stick the bunch together. So you're going to have 2 different bunches of flowers. And then I have my 2 bunches of flowers. And then what you need to do is stick it using some more sellotape inside the vase, so eventually you'll have them sticking out of the vase like that. And then you should do the same with the other, but at the front of the vase. And as you can see, I've stuck it in my stems inside my vase, so it looks like I've got just a bunch of stems sticking out of my vase. And now the final job is to draw a range of different flowers onto some more white paper. And what you will do is cut those out and then just simply stick them onto the different stems. You might not need to do a different flower for each one as there are quite a few inside it, but you could do maybe 4 and just stick them onto a few different stems. And there you go, so I've cut out all my different flowers and I've stuck them onto my stems. As you can see, they're coming out of the little vase, and I've now created my little vase to celebrate May, the month of Mary. So if you do decide to make your own vase, please take a picture and show me at the Year 4 email address. I can't wait to see the designs you decide to make, and enjoy. Bye bye.